Hey there, quirky people. Today we're going to talk about the strongest metal in the Marvel Universe.
Yes, I think it works.
And before you end this video by thinking that it's Vibranium or Uru, let me tell you that you'd be wrong to presume that. It has already been proven that Vibranium is not even the strongest metal in the MCU. The double-bladed sword that Thanos carried was clearly stronger than Vibranium. But is there something even stronger than that? Well, stick around to find out. Oh, and yes, while you're here, be a darling and hit the subscribe button, will you?
Okay, Thor, hit me!
And for those of you who aren't convinced about subscribing yet, I'd request you to check out some content on our channel. I'm sure you'd want to hop on that ride then. Okay, now, let's get to business. In the MCU, Vibranium is probably the strongest metal on Earth, but we'll know that for sure when Adamantium comes into play soon enough. In the comics, Adamantium is actually stronger than Vibranium. It is a much denser metal as its molecules are more closely packed to each other compared to Vibranium. It is an extensively rigid steel-based alloy and its density is virtually indestructible. A running theory actually suggests that MCU's Adamantium could be formed with Thanos' blade. The directors of Avengers Endgame hinted that Thanos got his blade made from E-Tree.
And he killed everyone anyway. All except me.
But still, we can't be sure if that blade was actually made out of Uru. You see, Uru hasn't officially been called out in the MCU. So for all we know, Thanos' blade could be made up of Adamantium. Also, Mjolnir wasn't able to harm Cap's shield while Thanos totally sliced that shield. So maybe Thanos' sword was not Uru, but Adamantium instead. And right now, two halves of that blade are somewhere on Earth. So what if Wolverine gets his Adamantium through Endgame? Well, let's put this theory to rest for now. We're going to cover it in a different video for sure. Till then, you could tell us what you think about it. For now, we're going to talk about the strongest metals in the Marvel Universe. There are several Marvel alloys that are insanely tough. There's Carbonadium, which is a malleable form of Adamantium. It's found in Omega Red's tentacles and Doc Ock's arms. Then there's the mystery metal that the Destroyer armor is made of.
Here we go.
Again, it could be Uru, or it could be something else. Next up, there's the Muramasa Blade, which can also cut through Adamantium. We've also got the Ebony Blade, which was created by Sir Percy and Merlin. Merlin used the Starstone meteorite to create the enchanted blade. But I believe that the metal that is even stronger than these metals could be Dragonite. Even Adamantium has its categories. The strongest Adamantium is Proto-Adamantium. Then comes the second strongest one, which was infused into Wolverine's body. But apparently, Dragonite has already been proven to be stronger than Adamantium. It is a cosmic metal alloy from the future, which has been named after Dargo Couture, who is the Thor of Earth 8710. Once, Earth 691's Punisher used a Dragonite bullet to pierce an Adamantium armor. So, maybe Marvel could introduce Dragonite in the MCU as well. They are heavily focusing on the multiverse, so maybe they could introduce this new metal through the multiverse. Again, it may be possible that Thanos' blade was neither Uru or Adamantium. It could be made of Dragonite and could go on to become a big deal in the future movies. But if Thanos' blade isn't made up of Dragonite, then maybe Corvus Glaive's blade could be. Not a lot of people have been asking about the weapon that Glaive wielded. He was able to cut through Vision like he was a piece of cake.
The blade. It stopped me from phasing.
Is that even possible?
It was supposed to be.
Vision's body is entirely made up of Vibranium. So how did Corvus Glaive pierce it so easily? Maybe Dragonite is the answer. It'd be interesting to see more weapons made up of Dragonite in the future. Which of these metals would you like to see in future MCU movies? Let us know in the comments. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!